This has been amazing just to be behind the scenes and see how we have put this together.
Don't you think we're going to have like a surreal moment here?
My background is in broadcast journalism.
So I'm used to sitting down, getting those stories told. And not only am I excited for what's happening on the track, but also what's happening off the track.
I just don't feel like our sport has had that opportunity.
Hey, what's up, and welcome to Reaction Time. I'm Kayla Zadell. Thanks for joining me on this Monday. We've got an action-packed episode, so here's what's coming up. Highlights from the NHRA FallNationals at the Texas Motorplex, where Justin Ashley, Matt Hagan, Jeg Coughlin Jr., and Gaige Herrera all had a winning race day. And then how Scott Taylor won the second No Prep Elite Championship event at Rockingham Dragway, plus a quick recap from Duck X Productions' No Mercy 15 out at South Georgia Motorsports Park. Well, this year's Stampede of Speed was another one for the books, ending with the NHRA FallNationals, where the coveted trophy to pick up at the end of the day is a cowboy hat. Starting with Top Fuel, Justin Ashley kept his championship hunt alive on Sunday. Let's take a look at how he did it.
Cars roaring into the Texas afternoon, and at the finish line stripe, it's a whole shot win for Ashley. He has done it again in an 0.26 light. How do you stop it? How do you stop it? 77 beats a 76.
And Bruno, before he got out of his dragster, he looked to the sky and climbed out, taking in the moment. And Justin, Brian Lone said after that run, what stops that? A 26 reaction time and a whole shot win. How do you make it look so easy?
Divine intervention. This weekend speaks to God's presence in our lives. I'm a little bit emotional about this one. We had unique circumstances, but our team came through. And to be able to get a win for Team Toyota, but to be able to double up was Jeggy. For everybody at Skag Power Equipment, Metalcraft of Mayville, Skag Australia, Skag Southwest, this is a really special victory. This victory is because of Randy Maria and the team at Skag, and the team that we have working on this race car could not be more proud and thankful. Thank you. And
in Funny Car, Matt Hagan went back-to-back for Tony Stewart Racing, winning the Wally and another cowboy hat. Here's how the finals shook out.
Cap seeking his first win since the U.S. Nationals of 2023. Hagan made the first move. As they get down to the top end of the racetrack, Matt Hagan has done it on a hole shot. 394 beats a 393. You talk about a team who has been just gnawing at it, trying to get a win. They last won in Chicago. They last made a final in Charlotte, and they have won here.
You can just imagine the celebration of Matt Hagan. And Matt, you called it an old school matchup between you and Ron Capps, and to come out on top of a matchup with someone you've been competing with for so long on a hole shot. How validating is that?
You can't call it a whole shot. I mean, we're in the finals and there's nothing to lose, so it definitely wasn't a whole shot win. But to race Ron is badass. I love that guy. He's been my mentor for so long. Just our guys, man. We had a lot of stuff going on internally with our guys, and they worked so hard, figured it out, and we won this race. Jason Johnson with Johnson Horsepower Garage. Woo, this one's yours, baby. We've been working a long time to get here, and we're going to party tonight. That's for sure. Maybe we just burn this whole place down, you know what I mean? Woo!
Gotta love how pumped up he is. And I do want to make a quick note that both JFR cars did go out, or I should say Jack Beckman did not compete on Sunday. He did have a case of vertigo, or what was vertigo-like symptoms, so he did not compete for John Force on Sunday. And then Austin Prock went out in the semis because he had a throttle cable break, some sort of malfunction there. So the points chase is still on in Funny Car. We're going to have to wait till Vegas to find out. But going back to the Texas FallNationals, in Pro Stock, Jeg Coughlin Jr. made his way to the winner's circle after a tough day of competition.
Greg Anderson leaves on Jeg. Did all those mechanical changes help to turn the tide? It is going to be Jeg Coughlin. 59 with a 3, beats a 60 with a 3. The team celebrating for themselves. And for Mark Ingersoll, who's watching from home, what an incredible final round. 10 inches margin of victory.
In the battle of the greats, it goes to Jeg Coughlin Jr. this time. And by the time Pomona comes around, can you be relevant in this countdown?
I can be relevant and maybe helping some others out. But, we kind of shot ourselves in the foot with those couple 1,000 losses early in the countdown. But heck with all that. How about this big win in Ennis, Texas? Bellemeur and the entire family, thank you for what an event. It's been a hot event. Thanks to all the fans for coming out. Mark Ingersoll, we love you, buddy. We miss you. And, this one's definitely for him. This one's going to Chicago with the next train that goes there. And we know he's going to get well and be back with us next season. So, and all of our partners, Skag, Outlaw Beer, JEGS, thank you for all the love and support. And I can tell you we're going to celebrate this one in good Texas style.
And Gaige Herrera was back to his winning ways in Texas, taking out pro stock motorcycle rival Matt Smith in a dramatic final round.
Matt revving the engine, attempting to throw Gaige Herrera off his cadence. Matt got a little bit of a lead off the starting line, but that is not going to be near enough. He has shut his motorcycle off, and Gaige Herrera has continually, as he has done once again, shut off the hopes of anybody else of winning around here. 681, 6 at 200.
Gaige, in managing the threat of Matt Smith today, you have become the quickest person in NHRA history to achieve 20 career wins. Brian Lone said that you are living a dream. How big is it?
It's the biggest dream you could ever live. As being a little kid, is dreaming of racing NHRA. And now I'm here living it and doing it, and it's hard to believe. It's crazy. It's awesome racing Matt Smith and all the competitors in NHRA Pro Side Motorcycle, and for me to accomplish so much that I have in such a short time. I got to give it all up to Vance Hines, Andrew, Motul, Revzilla, Suzuki, Terry Vance, Byron Hines. This one's for them. This means a lot, especially going in this countdown. The points, everything are pretty tight, and we just got a little more cushion, and we're going to try to keep it going. Woo!
Well, it's that time of year when championships are beginning to be clinched. And that said, the Lucas Oil Drag Racing Series Top Alcohol Funny Car Championship was won by the Bartone brothers and driver Sean Bellemeur at the NHRA FallNationals. The national championship is the team's and Bellemeur's fourth together. The Killer Bees, as they're known, really dominated this season and swept this weekend, taking the event win as well as the JEGS All-Star win for the North Central Division. Now, Bellemeur said, "We had some heartbreak last year," referring to losing to that title to Doug Gordon, and that lit a fire under this whole team. We saw red after that night, and it is a testament to everyone on this team's hard work to come back this year and win it. And speaking of the JEGS All-Stars race, the 40th year of the specialty race was celebrated during the Stampede of Speed, and the team from the NHRA Northeast Division claimed a record 9th overall team title in the All-Star race. So there's Steve Supka in Comp, Tom Stalba Jr. in Super Comp, and Vince Mussolino in Wright Trailer's Top Dragster. They led the charge for Division 1, who won the inaugural JEGS All-Star race in 1985. And also, Julie Natas defended her title as the JEGS All-Stars Top Alcohol Dragster champion, winning, guys, get this, a 4th year in a row. Now that's an impressive feat in and of itself. Congrats to all the winners at the Texas NHRA FallNationals. We'll be right back after this from a break from our friends at Drag Race Bracket Bonanza.
Drag racing fans, check out Drag Race Bracket Bonanza. It's the free, family-friendly fantasy bracket game. Now, after final qualifying at every national event, you can fill out your bracket for all the pro classes.
It's free, easy to click on your picks. If you need some help, just hit the randomizer button to fill in the blanks. It's for fun, stay engaged, and pick your winners today.
And welcome back. No Prep Kings held its second event of the No Prep Kings Elite Championship Chase at Rockingham Dragway in North Carolina. Now, Scott Taylor picked up his second win this year. Taylor defeated Clay Cole in the final round, putting him third in the points. He was very excited that he won. And now, next stop for the No Prep Elite Playoffs is Alabama International Dragway in Steele, Alabama. Also this weekend, Donald Duck Long's famed No Mercy 15 invaded South Georgia Motorsports Park, and driving for Stevie Jackson while he was in Brazil with the Art of Ego team was Jeffrey Barker in Radio versus the World. Now, Barker clocked a 3:52.8 at 212 miles per hour in the Shadow 3.0 against Chris Daniel for the win and that check. And now Daniel secured the Radio versus the World Championship this past weekend as well. Then in Pro 275, Brantley Schloss powered to a win on a hole shot, also running his personal best of a 3:69 at 201 miles per hour. Mo Hall was in the other lane for the final and secured the Pro 275 championship on this pass right here. So congrats to everyone that won this weekend. Have a great week, and thanks for watching. Don't forget to tune into the Wes Buck Show this week. NHRA takes 2 weeks off before picking back up in Las Vegas for the penultimate event of this season. But the PDRA World Finals are coming up at Virginia Motorsports Park, and those will be on Flow Racing or Flow Sports. You can tune into that. And don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, check out dragillustrated.com for the latest news and follow us on social. I'm Kayla Zadell, and this is Reaction Time.